Hello boys and girls, it is tea time once again. That's all I got. So I'm here in my room. I don't know. I've told a lot of you guys that I moved out of my parents' house. I'm kind of doing my own thing. And this is my room. I'm going to do a little cribs real quick. I'm going to give you a deck profile of the deck I'm actually running right now. As opposed to, like, usually I tend not actually tell you guys what I'm running at the moment. I tell you guys what I did run and whether it was successful or not. Or maybe like a side deck that I haven't really done. I haven't done a lot of deck profiles in general, but today I will show you what I am running at the moment. Why? In the past, like there's been a lot of events and whatnot, and I don't really want the secrets to get out as to what I'm playing at the moment, because as you probably already have noticed, I do not play the meta decks ever. Well, it depends on how lazy I am, but I generally don't. So there's that. So there's a bunch of info I'm going to let you guys know. Basically, here's the dealio, like Pink says. Two shout-outs. One is to Iamkevinsilva. He's a really cool guy. I've known him for a long time. He has a website now. Sub to him. I don't know how the lighting is either, so we'll see after I'm done with this. And I checked my video. On top of that, also shout-out to, one second, I will check to make sure I get the name exactly right. Bigjoshjkk, I will send two things with him. He's a big guy from my locals. He's a really cool guy. He's been asking me for a shout out for a while. Now I'll do it. Since I do make, like, apparently now one video every, like, 35 years. But on the bright side of that, I will be back and I will be making videos very frequently. In fact, I am probably going to start my own comedy channel, with the Life and Times Thunderpants, where I'm going to talk to you about, like, cool shit outside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because for Christmas, I know one of the things I'm getting is a camera, like a new one. Where I'm gonna like edit videos and like make it funny and actually do skits. I got a bunch of girls who are like good looking and down to do it. A bunch of guys who are ready to dress up in drag and get down to do it. And a bunch of people who work at all these funny places do all kinds of funny shit. But I'm gonna do a quick cribs with you guys, so yeah. Oh, one more thing. I'm kind of running low on cash. Well, I'll get to that in the next video because I have a binder video after this, and I need you guys to buy my shit. I found a more efficient way to do these bargain binders too, so hopefully you like that. So anyway, here's a quick cribs. There's where the light is. This is my bed. Everything is really messy in here. That's my roommate's bed. He's really cool. He's got like British flags and parts. These are our walls. Look how cool that is. You know, this nifty stuff. The signage of all the girls I've ever invited up. We got like the gnome shark with thing in its mouth. Can't really see any of this stuff. There's Christmas lighting all the way around our room. There's writing all over our walls. Leather sectional and shit. Okay, well, enough of that. This is just stupid. You'll be able to see that there's Yu-Gi-Oh cards everywhere. The deck profile, yay! Alright, this is my Watt Light Beatdown Stun deck. Apparently, this is my bed. It's probably not the best location to do this, but whatever. Apparently, my signature deck is Stun. And I don't know how, because that's not one of the decks I've topped with, but I use it a lot. I realize now that people tend to not give me creds because I've topped X amount of jumps or I've gone, you know, I've never been eliminated in the top 16 or anything like that. It's more that, like, you know, I've run weird tech in them. I'm not afraid to do cool stuff with decks, and I guess I have won the prize cards like a bajillion times due to side event shit. But anyway, here we go. This is the deck. You'll find some surprises in it. It runs Watts, because some of their support is a little silly. Now, I'll start it out. It runs 18 monsters, 3 Thunder Kings, 3 Watt Dragonflies. I don't know if you know what this guy does. My roommate's calling to me. What's up?
Me and Brother Cartmill are taking off.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah.
All right, two of my buddies who are over are just leaving now. So Watt Dragonfly, this guy. He's a light Thunder. And what he does is when your opponent destroys him by battle or by a card effect, you search your deck for any Watt and you special summon it. And he is a Watt, so he goes he's destroyed, you get another one. And it doesn't have to go to the graveyard. So if it's face down and your opponent noblemans it, you get it. If Banish is on the field, he's destroyed, you get it. Scrapjack, anything else, you just keep popping him to the field. And he's a 900 attacker, 100 defense, but oh well, he's really cool. So 3 of him. 2 Banisher of the Radiance. This card's way too good to not play. I understand that you can't use Honest with him or Effect Veiler, but fuck, man, this card wrecks people. one of my favorite cards in the world, DD Warrior Lady. 2 of them. I love it. Just love it, love it, love it. It's awesome. Okay. 2 Cyber Dragons because it's big, gives you speed, and it's light. 2 Honest, obviously, for obvious reasons. This is Watt Beta. This is the other Watt. This is the only other Watt I play. I don't play one of them. I side Watt Squirrel. If you don't know what that is, search it up. You side that in against plants. It basically negates all their effects when you're punching. It's a 700 attacker that attacks twice. It's pretty cool. But this guy, it's a level 2 light thunder, like all of them. If it gets in a direct attack, your opponent chooses and discards a card out of their hand, so it kind of gives you a little Reaper in there. But you should have no problem with all the monster removal getting in direct with him. Plus, he's a tuner, and he's a light tuner, and he's something that you can get. He's like the last card you get off with that guy. And basically what you sometimes want to do is crash all your Watt Dragonflies into some guy, then pop out this, synchro with like a Cyber Dragon or something like that. Then have your Cyber Dragon punch over their thing and have this thing attack direct. There's all kinds of cool stuff you can do with that. Plus, there's a lot of advantages to the fact that he is a light. For example, when you summon him with your buddy Cyber Dragon, synchro into a very specific synchro. I don't have him out because I didn't feel like bringing out my synchro deck, but it's something you should have in there. Ancient Sacred Waverin. Read what that card does. It is insane. When your life points are higher than your opponent, it gains the difference in attack, and when it's destroyed by battle, you can pay 1,000 to bring it back onto the field. If you're lower, if you have life points lower than your opponent, it loses attack, but that doesn't matter. Swing with something, and then attack with it, and it gets gigantic. It's just insane. It's already a 21 beat stick. You start winning, you're gonna win. I mean, if they activated Solemn Warning or Solemn Judgment earlier in the match, just late game or something like that, and they're at an advantage, but you can get out that one push. You can swing in for like 8,000 with that bad boy. So there's him. Oh, also, Watt Chimera. You play him. He's the Watt synchro. He's 1400, level 6. When he attacks he can attack directly, and when he attacks directly, you send a card from your opponent's hand back to their deck. And but you have to use a Watt Tuner and a Thunder Monster. Well, it just so happens Thunder King is a level 4 Thunder Monster. So if you need to get in there with that big advantage, you got him and him. So there's that. Then you got Gores, because Gores is so good that you just can't play it. This is the Ultra Gores. He's cool. Gale. I know he's a dark, but hell, Gale's an awesome card. Especially with stun, you gotta play this guy. He's monster removal. It's I'm enthralled with that card. Plus, it gives you Armor Master options with all your level 4s. Cyber Dragon make a level 8. All kinds of cool stuff with him. He makes level 5s real easy with your Dragonflies. This guy, I only play one because of like a lot of monster scare. But like I do play Avarice, so he's good. It's a level 1 tuner, so you can synchro with pretty much everything. That does include Gores. Synchroing with Gores with this guy is absolutely gigantic. Plus, I pay Pot of Avarice again, so he's kind of useful. The only reason I only play one also because like I play Banisher and I get to him a lot, and it's hard to play him. Shmeh. 3 dualities. It's a stun deck. You got to play him. 2 smashing. Some people will argue against smashing right now, and prefer noblemen. Well, I do play 1 nobleman, but 2 smashings because the big threats are always face up. 2 MSTs, you got to do it. You got to get rid of those Necro Valleys. You got to get rid of, your opponent's back rows that like might be a big factor. Like if plants set that Solemn Warning, you don't want to get hit. Dark Hole, obvious. Duality. I mean, Avarice, I already discussed it, but also to put back your Dragonflies once you crash all 3 in. It's easy to activate. Monster Born, obvious. Nobleman because of the meta. 2 Bottomless, staple. 2 of these, sometimes better than Mirror Force. 2 Deep Prisons. 2 Solemn Warnings, they're just awesome. I mean, you gotta play them. I don't like 3 clogs, you lose life, especially if you're gonna make Waverin or anything else. Especially if you're playing Gores. If you play Gores, never play 3. Card's way too good. So, Judgment, obvious. Torrential, obvious. Mirror Force, obvious. And then Call the Haunted, not so obvious, but I really like it because you play a lot of tuners. Get out synchros. It's good. So there's that. Thank you for everything. All the subscribers have been awesome. This is my deck. If you have any questions, ask. Plus 40 cards, 11 traps, 11 spells, and 18 monsters. So, yep. Do what you gotta do with it. I've tested it a lot. It's really cool. Cards that go on the side, other Sun cards, Doom Cows, etc. I also like recycling batteries. If you put in more watt, guys, it's just good. So that's me peacing out. Go pig or go home.